Decima. We are here at Smoky Studios. You're watching Urban Grind TV, and I'm here with Mr. Menza. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Amazing. Thank you for stopping by today. We're so happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Yeah, no. So tell me about your management and distribution company. What do you do? How to get started?
So it's Deep Concepts Media. We started about 7 years ago on the premise of preserving the culture of real hip-hop. And Nature from the firm happened to be my personal favorite MC and artist. And at that point, as the real estate market started to collapse, as I'm a real estate agent and general contractor by trade, I decided, let me get involved in something that's more passionate. And that's where we are right now. We have Nature, all right, which is a legendary classic platinum selling artist from the firm, Nas, Foxy Brown, AZ, Dr. Dre, right? And now we have Ali Vegas, who is also considered one of the, up and coming at the time when he came out, was considered to be the next biggest thing. We have Tragedy Gaddafi, who is an all-time legend in the Queensbridge and, just the fabric of hip-hop. Mike DeLorean from the infamous Bars and Hooks. I mean, I can honestly keep going, but I think you get the point on the fact that, what we try to do is it's not necessarily all about the money. Of course, we like to turn a profit. That's just any business. But it's preserving the culture and where it should still be. And I hope that there's a marketplace like a place like Urban Grind TV, right, that still brings back the essence of real hip-hop.
All right, and then tell me, why is it so important for you to preserve this hip-hop and the culture?
It's what I grew up on, and I think that it shaped, society overall in general. The 80s and 90s hip-hop culture in that sense, I feel like is responsible for a lot of the culture we have today, I think that it's cool to have all the different types of genres and all the different styles, and that's great, but to forget about where it came from is the part that, that can't happen. So guys like me, there's even, overseas production camp like the Snow Goons, who we're pretty close with, that the goal is to just keep preserving the culture. Money will come with it because there's still, I feel, consumers, especially overseas. But, if you respect and love the traditional hip hop, Deep Concepts Media, we provide that for you. So that's what we do.
All right, so now you're in the business side, but have you ever thought about being in the other side, the artist side? Do you do some of your artist stuff?
When I was 15, and I was listening to Nature, you know what I mean? I thought I could rap and all that, and I quickly figured out that, it's probably better that I just say on the market and promotion side, managerial side, because, I don't have that talent. I know it, I love it, I listen to it, but I'm just not a rapper,
How'd you find that out? How did you find out, maybe this is not it?
Through trials and tribulations, a few people being like, listen, man, stick this. Why don't you learn how to do videos? No, I'm good with that too. But I like doing the executive production, being a part of the producers, the artists, that type of stuff. And, here we are. Like I said, we do digital distribution. We do the YouTube distribution. We have a production camp of 7 to 8 producers that submit us beats all the time. We have multiple legendary artists that we work with, and it's fun. At the most part, I enjoy doing this. So and at the same time, we still got to close deals and make money in the real life. So it's still real estate and contracting for me. But at the same time, hip hop, I love it. I love the culture. I love the people. The people I get to meet, travel. It's great.
So you said it was fun, but tell me a little bit, what are one of the most challenging things that you find, in this business?
I just think that the whole business is designed to take a budget from somebody, So if you don't have a budget, then you have to treat it more like a hobby. If you have a budget, it can be a business. If you don't, then you're basically just constantly grinding to make different networks and relationships to happen, to advance in your career through more like sweat equity or more like barter, favor for a favor. When you have the budget, then it completely changes, and you go, then it's a business. So the biggest challenge is to secure a bigger budget to make the things happen. Yeah, I can invest my own money. We're completely independent. Everything that we do is all self-funded. But, it would be nice to have a company come along and say, hey, here's $50,000 and go give us, 20 albums with that. I mean, anything would help, you know, but at the same time, again, you know, you get these types of shows, you sell some verses, you do things like that, sell some beats through the production company, get our streaming money in, you add it all up, and it's enough to keep the business going, but it's not enough to totally take it to the next level, you know what I mean? And but you know, I'm humble in our position, and I really like what I do, so it's all good, you know.
All right, and then tell us what brings you out here to Chicago.
Well, Nature had a show with EPMD, and that's how that happened. So yeah, EPMD is performing tonight, and Nature's opening up for them, and pretty much where Nate goes, I go. So, you know, I'm here, and I'm enjoying myself in the Windy City.
That's awesome. It is a little bit windy. So tell us, where can we find more information about you or your company?
At Deep Concepts is pretty much every you know, portal that you can go to: Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And then Nature is at The Real Nature on everything as well. Facebook, Nature the Firm. So, you know.
Okay, well, thank you so much for stopping by. We're so happy you can make it, and I'm excited for your show tonight. Yeah, no problem. All right, this is Urban Grind TV, and we're out.
Yo, this is Menza, Deep Concepts Media, at Deep Concepts, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Yo, we here, man. Urban Grind TV, Chicago, the Windy City. Thank you for having me.